Introduction. Love, a delicate tapestry woven from the threads of emotion, is a force that has captured the hearts and minds of humanity throughout the ages. It has been sung about in ballads, written about in novels, and immortalized in art. While many tales of love are painted with the hues of passion and tenderness, there are those that delve into the shadows of complexity and challenge. This is a story of such a love that defied conventions and norms, a love that weathered storms and emerged stronger from the tempest. In the following pages, we will embark on a journey through the intricate pathways of a difficult love story, where two souls found themselves entangled in a web of emotions that transcended the ordinary. From the unlikely beginnings to the heart-wrenching trials, from the blossoming to the sacrifices, we will witness the myriad facets of love that make it a force to be reckoned with. This is the tale of Emily and Jacob, two individuals whose love story illuminates the intricate labyrinth of human emotions and the resilient spirit of love, when faced with adversity.
Chapter 1: The Unlikely Beginnings. In a small, picturesque town nestled between rolling hills and meandering streams, the story of Emily and Jacob began. It was a place where routine hummed like a well-practiced melody, and the residents knew each other's names as if they were lines from a familiar song. Emily, a vivacious soul with a heart that beat to the rhythm of her artistic dreams, was a radiant presence in the town. Her days were spent dabbling with colors, each stroke of her brush bringing life to her canvases. The town's walls became her gallery, adorned with vibrant murals that reflected the world as she saw it, a symphony of colors and emotions. Jacob, on the other hand, was a man of numbers and patterns. With a keen intellect and a mind that delighted in deciphering the complexities of mathematics, he was the local mathematician known for his precise calculations and intricate puzzles. His thoughts were organized into neat rows and columns, and his interactions were often brief and to the point. Their paths seemed destined to never cross, as if they were characters from separate chapters of the town story. But fate, with its unpredictable twists, had other plans. One fateful morning, the town's weekly market bustled with activity. Vendors displayed their wares, townspeople mingled with their neighbors, and the air was rich with the aroma of freshly baked goods. Emily had set up her makeshift art stall, an explosion of colors in the midst of the marketplace's rustic charm. Curious bystanders watched as her brush danced across a canvas, the colors blending and forming shapes that seemed to come alive. Jacob, passing by with a notepad tucked under his arm, caught a glimpse of the vivid scene. It was as if a burst of color had shattered the monochrome walls of his mind. Their eyes met, albeit briefly, and in that fleeting moment, something shifted. Emily's spirit ignited a spark within Jacob, a curiosity he had never before experienced. He found himself drawn to her stall, his analytical thoughts momentarily silenced by the allure of her art. Emily's heart skipped a beat as she felt the weight of Jacob's gaze. It was as if he saw not just her art, but a part of her that had been concealed from the world. She returned his gaze with a warm smile, a silent invitation into her world of colors and emotions. As the market day progressed, their paths crossed again and again, each encounter building a bridge between their disparate worlds. Emily's artistic fervor piqued Jacob's interest, and he found himself lingering at her stall, asking questions that led to conversations that felt both unfamiliar and exhilarating. Their conversations were like a dance, a delicate balance of words and emotions, each step bringing them closer to a connection neither had anticipated. Emily discovered the beauty of patterns within her art, and Jacob saw equations as more than mere calculations, recognizing them as the language of the universe. As the sun began to dip below the horizon, casting a warm golden glow over the market, Emily and Jacob found themselves still in each other's company. Their unlikely beginning had blossomed into something neither could fully comprehend yet. The tapestry of their lives had woven threads together, forming the first stitches of a story that would take them through intricate twists and turns, leading them down a path they could never have foreseen.
Chapter 2: The Blossoming. As the days turned into weeks, Emily and Jacob's connection deepened, evolving into a bond that defied their initial differences. The more time they spent together, the more they discovered the harmonious blend of their contrasting worlds. Emily's art studio became a sanctuary where Jacob found solace from the rigidity of numbers. He marveled at the way colors danced across canvases under Emily's skilled hands, each brushstroke a manifestation of emotion and expression. The studio, once a place of vibrant chaos, now resonated with a serene balance between art and logic. Likewise, Jacob's presence in Emily's world unveiled new dimensions in her art. He encouraged her to explore the hidden patterns beneath the surface, to find the order within the apparent randomness. Emily's creativity found new outlets as she experimented with shapes and forms inspired by Jacob's mathematical insights. Their friends and acquaintances watched in fascination as these two seemingly incongruous individuals brought out the best in each other. The townsfolk, who once speculated on the longevity of their connection, now witnessed a blossoming partnership that defied expectations. Emily and Jacob's love story was an embodiment of the age-old adage that opposites attract, each one filling the gaps in the other's soul. Their connection was not without its challenges, however. Emily's bohemian nature clashed with Jacob's tendency for order, leading to occasional disagreements that threatened to dim the glow of their newfound love. Yet, every argument became an opportunity for growth, a chance for them to learn and adapt to each other's ways. With time, they found a rhythm that suited both of them. Emily's studio remained a sanctuary of colors, but within its walls, a space was carved out for Jacob's analytical mind. And in return, Jacob began to appreciate the beauty of imperfections in Emily's art, understanding that life itself was a canvas waiting to be painted. Their blossoming love story inspired others in the town, illustrating that even the most disparate elements could find harmony if nurtured with patience and understanding. Emily and Jacob's journey was a testament to the transformative power of love, how it could shape individuals into versions of themselves they had never imagined. As the seasons shifted and the town's landscape changed, Emily and Jacob's love remained a constant force, an anchor amidst the ebb and flow of life's uncertainties. Their story of blossoming love was a reminder that beneath the surface of even the most unconventional pairings, there could be a symphony of emotions waiting to be heard, a canvas of possibilities waiting to be painted. And so, their journey continued, each chapter revealing more about the intricate masterpiece they were creating together.
Chapter 3: The Cultural Clash. In a town where familiarity was a cornerstone, the winds of change sometimes brought with them challenges that tested the very foundations of relationships. Emily and Jacob's love story was no exception, as their contrasting backgrounds began to cast shadows over their blossoming connection. Emily's family, a tapestry of artists, writers, and musicians, had always been known for their open minds and free-spirited ways. Creativity flowed through their veins like a shared heartbeat, and they embraced Emily's artistic pursuits with unwavering support. Her family gatherings were a carnival of colors, where debates on art and philosophy were as common as shared laughter. Jacob's family, however, hailed from a lineage of scholars and scientists. Logical thinking was revered, and intellectual pursuits were esteemed above all else. Their gatherings were more subdued, conversations steeped in theories and equations rather than the vivid brushstrokes of creativity. As Emily and Jacob's relationship deepened, they found themselves at the crossroads of their respective families' expectations. Emily's parents couldn't comprehend Jacob's penchant for calculations, and Jacob's family was bemused by Emily's vibrant world of art. The cultural clash was like a storm on the horizon, threatening to tear them apart. The pressure weighed heavily on Emily and Jacob. They felt torn between their love for each other and their loyalty to their families. Doubts crept in, whispering that perhaps the differences that once enriched their connection were now tearing them apart. Amidst the turmoil, Emily and Jacob discovered that their love was stronger than the judgments of others. Their connection had grown beyond the boundaries of culture and tradition, encompassing a shared language that transcended words. With determination, they decided to confront the challenges head-on. Emily invited Jacob to one of her family's gatherings, where art and expression flowed like a river. Initially hesitant, Jacob found himself drawn into the vibrant discussions and animated exchanges. He learned that art was not just chaos. It was a form of expression that conveyed emotions in ways numbers never could. In return, Jacob introduced Emily to the world of logic and order during a visit to his family. As the conversation turned to equations and theories, Emily discovered that beneath the seemingly cold exterior of logic, there was a world of patterns and beauty waiting to be uncovered. Through these experiences, Emily and Jacob's families began to understand the depth of their connection. Slowly, the cultural clash transformed into an exchange of ideas and perspectives. The once imposing barriers of tradition began to crumble as the families realized that love was not confined by the borders of convention. Emily and Jacob's resilience in the face of cultural differences became an inspiration to the town's residents. Their story served as a reminder that love's strength lay in its ability to bridge gaps and dissolve boundaries. The clash of cultures, which had initially threatened to tear them apart, ultimately became a testament to the power of love's transformative nature. As Emily and Jacob continued to navigate the uncharted waters of their love, they carried with them the lessons learned from the clash of cultures. Their journey was a testament to the fact that love's journey was not always smooth, but it was worth every challenge overcome, every barrier dismantled, and every heart opened to new possibilities.
Chapter 4: Society's Scrutiny. In the tapestry of a small town, woven with both old traditions and modern perspectives, Emily and Jacob's love story was no longer just their own. It had become a subject of fascination, gossip, and sometimes even disdain, as the prying eyes of society turned toward them. As word of their unconventional pairing spread, the townspeople exchanged glances filled with skepticism. Whispers of disbelief rustled through the streets like autumn leaves caught in a breeze. Friends, who once stood beside them in support, began to question the compatibility of two seemingly different individuals. At gatherings and local events, Emily and Jacob felt the weight of society's scrutiny like an invisible hand on their shoulders. Conversations shifted to hushed tones when they entered a room, and curious glances followed them wherever they went. The once warm smiles of acquaintances now held a hint of judgment, and their love story seemed to be written more in the town's whispers than in their own hearts. The pressure of society's opinions began to take its toll on Emily and Jacob. Doubts crept in, fueled by the constant barrage of questioning looks and murmurs. They questioned whether their love was strong enough to withstand the judgment of those around them, whether their connection was indeed as unbreakable as they believed. Amidst the sea of doubters, there were a few who continued to stand by Emily and Jacob's side. Their closest friends and confidants recognized the depth of their love, and the resilience it took to navigate the turbulent waters of societal scrutiny. These allies provided a shelter from the storm, a safe space where they could be themselves without fear of judgment. As Emily and Jacob faced this challenging chapter of their love story, they found strength in each other's arms. Their love, though tested, had not wavered. If anything, it had grown stronger in the face of adversity. Together, they discovered that society's opinions held no power over the authenticity of their feelings. In a bold move, Emily and Jacob decided to confront the judgment head-on. They held an art exhibit that showcased Emily's colorful creations alongside Jacob's mathematical patterns. The exhibit was a bold statement of their love, a proclamation that their differences were not obstacles to be overcome, but rather threads that wove a unique and beautiful tapestry. As the town's residents entered the exhibit, their perceptions began to shift. The vibrant colors and intricate patterns spoke a language that transcended judgment. Through art and logic, Emily and Jacob invited the world to see their love story as they saw it, a tale of two souls who found beauty in each other's complexities. Slowly but surely, society's scrutiny began to wane. The doubting whispers grew fainter, replaced by murmurs of admiration for their courage and resilience. Emily and Jacob's love story, once a subject of gossip, became a beacon of inspiration for those who had once doubted them. In the end, society's scrutiny only served to strengthen Emily and Jacob's bond. Their love had withstood the storm, emerging more vibrant and unbreakable than ever. The chapter of societal judgment had taught them that love's true strength lay not in the absence of challenges, but in the unwavering commitment to stand together, hand in hand, against all odds.
Chapter 5: Navigating Challenges. Life, as it often does, presented Emily and Jacob with challenges that tested their love in ways they had not anticipated. As the seasons shifted and the town's landscape transformed, their relationship found itself navigating uncharted territories. Emily's artistic journey led her to distant lands, seeking inspiration in new horizons. Her brushes and canvases traveled with her, but the distance weighed heavily on her heart. The physical separation tested the bonds they had woven so intricately, and the once familiar rhythm of their love felt disrupted. Jacob, left behind in the town that had become their shared canvas, grappled with the loneliness that came with Emily's absence. His analytical mind wandered into a maze of uncertainties, overthinking every conversation and replaying memories like intricate equations that needed solving. As days turned into weeks, Emily's letters arrived sporadically, each one carrying the echoes of her adventures. Jacob's replies were measured and thoughtful, a reflection of his mind's tendency to analyze every word before it found its way onto paper. The letters bridged the distance, but they also highlighted the emotional chasm that had grown between them. In her moments of solitude, Emily painted scenes that captured the essence of their love, the vibrant hues and intricate details telling a story of connection and longing. In faraway lands, she found fragments of inspiration that reminded her of Jacob, and her art became a bridge that connected their souls across the miles. Meanwhile, Jacob delved into his work, losing himself in equations and problems that offered a temporary escape from the ache of Emily's absence. He found solace in the familiarity of numbers, the one constant in a world that seemed to be shifting beneath his feet. As the distance between them grew, so did the doubts that whispered in the quiet moments. Emily questioned whether her pursuit of artistic exploration was selfish, while Jacob grappled with the fear that he was losing the woman he loved to the allure of the unknown. In a moment of vulnerability, they confronted these fears, laying bare their insecurities and doubts. Tears were shed, words were spoken, and amidst the raw emotions, they discovered a shared truth. They were navigating a challenge, not as adversaries, but as partners facing a common foe. With renewed determination, they decided to bridge the emotional chasm that had formed between them. They acknowledged their individual struggles and vowed to support each other, no matter the distance. Emily shared her artistic journey through vivid descriptions and heartfelt anecdotes, while Jacob opened up about his own battles with loneliness and insecurity. Their conversations became a lifeline, a connection that transcended the miles between them. They found strength in their vulnerability, recognizing that the challenges they faced were not insurmountable obstacles, but rather stepping stones that led them to a deeper understanding of each other. As Emily's travels eventually brought her back to the town, their reunion was bittersweet, a merging of two worlds that had momentarily drifted apart. The challenges they had navigated had tested their love, revealing its resilience and the depths of their commitment. Through the distance and the doubts, their connection had emerged stronger, a testament to the power of love to weather even the most turbulent storms. Their story served as a reminder that challenges were not signs of a weakening bond, but rather opportunities for growth and renewal. Emily and Jacob's journey through this chapter taught them that love's strength lay in its ability to adapt, to transform, and to endure the tests that life placed in its path. Chapter 6: The Grand Reunion. After months of longing and separation, the moment of reunion arrived for Emily and Jacob. The town's familiar streets, once adorned with the hues of their shared memories, now stood as witnesses to their awaited reunion. The air was thick with anticipation as they drew closer to each other, their hearts pounding in sync with the rhythm of their steps. Emily's train arrived, bringing her back to the town she had left behind. As she stepped onto the platform, her eyes scanned the crowd, searching for the one face that had been the anchor of her journey. And then, there he was, Jacob, standing amidst the bustling crowd, a smile that mirrored her own illuminating his features. Their eyes met, and in that moment, all the distance, doubts, and challenges melted away. The months of separation dissolved into the background, leaving only the present, their present. They closed the physical gap between them, their embrace a testament to the strength of their love. It was a reunion that resonated with the joy of coming home. As they walked through the town's familiar streets, the world around them seemed to burst with vibrant colors. The quaint houses, the bustling market, and the landmarks that had witnessed their journey all stood as symbols of their shared history. It was as if the town itself was celebrating their reunion, rejoicing in the return of two souls that had been temporarily apart. Their conversations flowed effortlessly, as if the months of separation had only deepened their connection. They shared stories, laughter, and dreams, each word a brushstroke on the canvas of their love. The reunion was not just a coming together of two individuals, it was a merging of their worlds, a celebration of the shared moments that had shaped their journey. In the days that followed, Emily and Jacob rekindled the fire that had ignited their love. They explored the town they both called home, seeing it through fresh eyes as if they were experiencing it for the first time. Their interactions were punctuated by stolen glances and shared smiles, the unspoken understanding between them a reminder of the depth of their bond. The grand reunion also brought with it a renewed sense of purpose. Emily and Jacob realized that the months of separation had shown them the value of their connection, teaching them to cherish every moment they had together. They made a pact to nurture their love, to embrace each day as an opportunity to deepen their understanding of each other. As the sun set on their reunion, casting a warm glow over the town, Emily and Jacob found themselves sitting by the river bank, the same spot where their journey had begun. They gazed at the water's surface, reflecting on the twists and turns that had led them to this moment. It was a moment of quiet contemplation, a space where they could appreciate the beauty of their love's journey. The grand reunion was a testament to the enduring power of love, a reminder that even the longest of separations could not extinguish the flames of their affection. Emily and Jacob's story was a celebration of the joy that comes from being reunited with a soul that complements your own, a love that is strong enough to endure the tests of time and distance. And so, as they sat by the riverbank, they looked toward the future with hope and gratitude, ready to continue writing the chapters of their intertwined lives.
Chapter 7: Sacrifices and Compromises. Love, as Emily and Jacob had come to learn, was not a journey free of obstacles. It was a path marked by sacrifices and compromises, where the intertwining of two lives required delicate navigation through the complexities of individual aspirations and shared dreams. As they continued to build their life together, Emily's artistic pursuits and Jacob's mathematical endeavors occasionally led them in divergent directions. Emily's desire to explore new creative avenues took her to distant workshops and exhibitions, while Jacob's pursuit of academic achievements demanded his time and focus. The challenges arose not from a lack of love, but from the inherent complexities of balancing personal growth with a shared commitment. Emily, once known for her carefree spontaneity, now found herself grappling with the weight of choices that impacted both her and Jacob. Jacob, in turn, faced the struggle of balancing his own ambitions with his devotion to Emily. These sacrifices and compromises required open conversations and a willingness to understand each other's needs. The process was not always smooth. There were moments of frustration, tears, and uncertainty. Yet, through it all, Emily and Jacob found a way to bridge the gaps, to hold each other's dreams in their hearts while carving a space for their shared aspirations. Emily's art studio became a sanctuary of compromise, a space where her creative energy flourished while also nurturing the mathematical sparks that fueled Jacob's curiosity. Her canvases were adorned with patterns that spoke to their shared journey, while the walls echoed with the whispers of mathematical equations that formed a backdrop to her vibrant strokes. Likewise, Jacob's dedication to his academic pursuits was balanced with the understanding that love required attention and care. He found ways to support Emily's artistic endeavors, attending her exhibitions and offering his insights from a logical standpoint. Their differences became opportunities for growth, as they realized that the compromises they made were not sacrifices, but rather investments in a future built on understanding and shared dreams. The challenges they faced were not without moments of doubt and introspection. There were instances when they questioned whether their love was strong enough to endure the inevitable ebbs and flows. However, each trial became a catalyst for their growth as individuals and as a couple. They learned that love was not about losing oneself in the other, but about intertwining their lives in a way that allowed both to shine. Through the chapter of sacrifices and compromises, Emily and Jacob's love story became a testament to the resilience of love when faced with challenges. Their ability to find harmony in their differences and to support each other's journeys highlighted the power of mutual understanding and unwavering commitment. As they looked back on the path they had traveled, Emily and Jacob realized that the sacrifices they had made were not losses, but rather choices that had enriched their love story. Their journey was a reminder that love's true strength lay not in avoiding difficulties, but in the way it transformed challenges into opportunities for growth, binding two souls together in a tapestry woven with threads of compromise and devotion.
Chapter 8: Climbing the Mountain. In the tapestry of Emily and Jacob's love story, there came a chapter that resembled a steep ascent up a mountain, a journey fraught with challenges that tested their strength, perseverance, and unwavering commitment to each other. Just as climbing a mountain required determination and a willingness to face the unknown, their love was put to the test as they encountered an obstacle that seemed insurmountable. It began with Jacob's pursuit of a groundbreaking mathematical problem, one that had eluded scholars for years. His determination to solve this puzzle consumed his thoughts, leaving little room for anything else, including Emily. Days turned into nights as he delved deeper into the intricacies of the problem, his focus unyielding. Emily, meanwhile, grappled with feelings of loneliness and neglect. She watched as Jacob poured his energy into his work, his mind consumed by equations that seemed to pull him further away from her. Their once shared moments of laughter and connection felt like distant memories, replaced by the silence that now enveloped them. As the chasm between them widened, frustration and resentment began to take root. Emily's attempts to engage Jacob in conversation were met with distracted responses, while Jacob's frustration grew as he felt torn between his work and the woman he loved. The mountain before them seemed to grow steeper with every passing day, threatening to overshadow the love that had once flourished. Amidst the challenges, Emily and Jacob found themselves at a crossroads. It was a pivotal moment, a choice between giving up or fighting for the love they had built. They realized that just as climbing a mountain required teamwork, so too did navigating the complexities of their relationship. In a moment of clarity, they decided to confront the mountain together. Emily, once known for her artistic spontaneity, channeled her creativity into finding ways to support Jacob's pursuit while also expressing her own needs. She created a cozy corner in her art studio where Jacob could work alongside her, allowing their worlds to coexist in harmony. Jacob, in turn, recognized the importance of balancing his dedication to his work with his devotion to Emily. He set aside time each day to be fully present with her, engaging in conversations that transcended equations and theories. The mountain of his mathematical challenge was still there, but it was no longer a barrier separating them. As they climbed the mountain together, Emily and Jacob rediscovered the strength of their connection. The challenges they faced became opportunities for growth, communication, and understanding. They found that their individual strengths complemented each other, forming a solid foundation upon which their love could thrive. Through patience, compromise, and a shared commitment, they slowly ascended the mountain that had once seemed insurmountable. And as they reached the summit, they realized that the journey had transformed them. Their love, tested and tempered by the challenges they had faced, was now stronger and more resilient than ever before. The chapter of climbing the mountain taught Emily and Jacob that love was not about avoiding challenges, but about facing them together. It was about recognizing that the peaks and valleys of life were a natural part of the journey. Their story was a testament to the fact that even in the face of seemingly impossible obstacles, love could prevail when nurtured with determination, understanding, and an unwavering belief in each other. Chapter 9: The Triumph of Love. As Emily and Jacob emerged from the chapter of climbing the mountain, they found themselves standing on the threshold of a new dawn, a chapter that would come to symbolize the triumph of their love, a culmination of the challenges and growth they had experienced throughout their journey. The puzzle that had once consumed Jacob's thoughts was finally solved, marking a significant milestone in his academic career. The triumph of his achievement was not just a victory for his mind, it was a victory for their shared love story. The mountain they had climbed together had revealed the strength of their bond, a bond that had weathered storms, scaled obstacles, and emerged stronger than ever before. Emily's art, too, had evolved in unexpected ways. The colors on her canvases seemed to radiate a newfound depth, reflecting the intricacies of their love story. Her art became a mirror of their journey, the vibrant hues representing the moments of joy, the subtle shades capturing the challenges, and the bold strokes embodying the determination that had carried them forward. The town, which had once cast skeptical glances upon their unconventional love, now looked upon Emily and Jacob with admiration. Their journey had become an inspiration, a beacon of hope for those who believed that love's triumph was reserved for the pages of fiction. Emily and Jacob's story served as a reminder that love, when nurtured with understanding and commitment, could overcome even the most daunting of obstacles. Their triumph was not without its moments of reflection. As they looked back on the chapters of their love story, the unlikely beginnings, the blossoming, the cultural clash, society's scrutiny, navigating challenges, the grand reunion, sacrifices and compromises, and climbing the mountain, they realized that every twist and turn had shaped them into the individuals they had become. Emily and Jacob's triumph was not just about reaching the pinnacle of their journey, it was about recognizing the beauty in the journey itself. They had learned that love was not a destination but a continuous process of growth and evolution. It was a journey that required effort, communication, and a willingness to adapt to life's changing landscapes. As they stood hand in hand, gazing at the horizon, Emily and Jacob felt a profound sense of gratitude for the challenges they had overcome. Their love story was a testament to the human spirit's capacity to endure, to transform, and to triumph. Their triumph was not just in overcoming obstacles, but in staying true to themselves while embracing the changes that love had brought into their lives. And so, as the sun set on their journey, Emily and Jacob looked forward to the future with a sense of optimism. The triumph of their love story was a reminder that as long as they faced life's challenges together, their love would continue to flourish, a masterpiece painted with the vibrant colors of their shared experiences. Their love was not just a triumph, it was an ongoing celebration of the beauty that could be found in even the most complex and tumultuous love stories. Conclusion: love's multifaceted nature. In the intricate tapestry of life, love emerges as a thread that weaves together the diverse colors of human emotion and experience. The story of Emily and Jacob, a love story both complex and profound, serves as a testament to the multifaceted nature of love, the way it can bloom from unlikely beginnings, weather storms of doubt and societal judgment, and triumph over challenges that test the very essence of commitment. Their journey began with the meeting of two seemingly incompatible souls, their differences initially serving as obstacles that would transform into opportunities for growth. From the vibrant hues of Emily's art to the logical patterns of Jacob's mathematics, their contrasting worlds merged into a harmonious symphony of connection. But this harmony was not a static state, it required constant nurturing, adaptation, and compromise. Society's scrutiny, cultural disparities, and individual ambitions each posed their own challenges, but Emily and Jacob's dedication to understanding, patience, and resilience allowed their love to not only survive but to thrive. Through trials that demanded sacrifice and compromise, they discovered that love's strength lay not in the absence of challenges, but in the willingness to face them together. Their journey, marked by ups and downs, led them to confront the mountainous challenges that could have severed their connection. Instead, they chose unity over division, working together to overcome obstacles that seemed insurmountable. Through their shared commitment, they not only reached the summit but emerged with a love that had been tested and fortified. Ultimately, their story culminated in the triumph of love, a celebration of the human spirit's ability to persevere and flourish in the face of adversity. Emily and Jacob's love was not a fairy tale with a flawless plot. Rather, it was a masterpiece painted with the brushstrokes of authenticity, vulnerability, and growth. The story of Emily and Jacob is a reminder that love is not just about passion and tenderness, but also about resilience and transformation. It shows that love is an ongoing journey, one that requires effort and dedication, but is ultimately worth every challenge and sacrifice. Their journey illuminates the various dimensions of love, its ability to bridge differences, overcome obstacles, and triumph over adversity. As their love story continues to unfold, it stands as an inspiration to others, a testament to the fact that even the most difficult love stories can become beautiful narratives of human connection. Emily and Jacob's story is a reflection of the intricate tapestry of life itself, a journey of twists and turns, challenges and triumphs, all woven together by the unbreakable thread of love.